I'm a smoker. I probably go through nearly a pack a day. I know. It's bad. I'm going to get cancer or there's tar in my lungs or whatever. But it gives me a buzz. I get lightheaded and my eyes get heavy. It just makes me feel good. My boyfriend, though, absolutely hates it. He hates the taste, hates the smell, and hates our bedroom being so smoky. If I even want a chance of getting any that night, I'm only allowed to smoke out the window in our bedroom, on the second floor, or outside the house completely. I comply because I love him and the things that he can do, if you know what I mean. I really like where we live. We don't have neighbors that are super close, but we have 2 or 3 within a close proximity. Nothing separates our yards except for the electrical wires that run over top of our houses. Being that there aren't many of us, our little area is always quiet at night. No one has dogs. No one drives past us. It's quite nice when you think about it. One night, I'm out back, maybe around 1 a.m., smoking my last cigarette of the night. My boyfriend was already asleep, so I was probably going to smoke 2 to finish off this pack. I drop my finished cigarette, stomp it out, and start to pull out the last one of my pack. Click. I looked up and saw nothing but darkness. I knew that I had heard something. It wasn't just any kind of sound either. Something had clicked, but not just a click. I couldn't explain it besides calling it intricate. Click. I saw it again. A flash. It was really far off in the yard, next to one of the electrical poles, maybe 150 feet away. The flash was all I could see. After the flash, pure darkness. Hello? Click. I knew what it was immediately when I saw the second flash. A camera. I could tell by the sound why it was so intricate. I was almost certain that it was a Polaroid camera because immediately after the flash, I could hear the photo sliding out of the camera. I was confused. I remembered thinking to myself, which one of these crazy fucking neighbors is out this late, and why are they so close to my yard? Click. Again, but this time it was brighter, and it seemed a bit closer. I knew what was going on. That time, the camera was pointed at me. I felt my spine stiffen and my blood run cold. I put my cigarette back into the carton and I stormed inside as fast as I could. When I got upstairs, I peeked out the window trying to make out whoever it was that was out there, but I couldn't see a thing. I sat there for maybe 20 or more minutes and I didn't see another flash. I convinced myself I was just seeing things. It was late and I was tired. It could have been anything. I refrained from going out back to smoke, just to be safe. But I peered out the windows of the backyard every night for about a week, seeing if whatever it was coming back, and I never saw a thing. A couple days later, I was sitting by my bedroom window finishing my 1 a.m. smoke. Ever since relocating, I felt safer. The whole incident had indeed frightened me, and I'm not even easily scared. Click. I stopped mid-inhale, letting the smoke rest, searing my throat. I couldn't bring myself to exhale. Whoever it is, they were back, and they were closer. They were maybe 20 feet from my window. Click. Click. Look, man, whatever you're doing, why don't you fuck off or I'll call the police? Click. The sound of the photo sliding out of the camera made my heart beat faster and faster with every photo. Click! I slammed the window shut, waking my boyfriend up with a scream. I ran to the light switch. I turned out the lights, then proceeded to run down the stairs to make sure every door was locked. Every time I passed a window, I'd hold my breath, hoping to God it wouldn't become illuminated with the flash of that goddamn camera. Sweetheart, my boyfriend screamed. What the fuck are you doing? My breathing was forced and tense. You could see my heartbeat in my neck. I tried to tell him that nothing was wrong, but he could see right through me. When I finally broke down and told him about what happened, he didn't even believe me. He tried to tell me that I was just tired or that the fucking cigarettes were laced. It's all about the fucking cigarettes with him. I was so over it. I told him that he didn't have to believe me, but I was going to figure this out one way or another. Just like the times before, there was nothing in the days to follow. But this time, I truly thought the person was gone for good, because I didn't see anything for about 3 weeks. I had nearly forgotten about it. Also, ever since I told my boyfriend about what happened, it only led us to fighting and bitching about each other more, because he thinks that there was something wrong with the cigarettes, and I'm telling him that's not possible. Regardless, he went to stay with a friend that night because he said, I need some air. Smoke-free air. I was pretty stoked to have the house to myself. I just decided to chill out and watch whatever was on HBO that night. I drank a couple beers, snacked on some chips and salsa. I probably would have called it the epitome of a girls' night. You know, minus the girls. I had fallen asleep at some point in the night on the recliner downstairs. When I woke up, it was 3 a.m. and my head was killing me. I got up, shut off the lights, locked the doors, and began to head upstairs. Once I reached the top, I turned to my right and started to walk to my bedroom down our hallway. Click. I stopped dead in my tracks. Chills spread throughout my skin. The entire hallway had become illuminated, all from my bedroom. I stood still, not moving a muscle. Click. They were in my bedroom, not even 15 feet away, just standing there, taking photos of me. Click. The flash nearly blinded me. Click. Click. What the fuck do you want from me? Click. Click. The flash was getting closer and brighter. Click. Click. Closer. Click. 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 I couldn't even manage a breath. They were so close to me. I could feel their body heat. I could hear their breathing, but I couldn't move. I was paralyzed with fear. Click. There they were, right in front of me. I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry so badly, but I couldn't. I felt a warm grasp around my wrist as my hand became heavy with a cold piece of plastic. The camera. The camera was in my hands. I heard footsteps. Whoever it was, they were walking back down the hallway towards my bedroom. It was now or never. I had to figure out who was doing this. Click. They weren't facing me. They were wearing all black with a hood covering the back of their head. I heard them stop in their tracks. Click. They were turning. Slowly. So slowly. It was killing me. I needed to see. Click. The flash of the camera illuminated a doll-like mask. It was transparent plastic. Click. The hooded figure looked like some terrifying horror figure you would see in some home invasion movie. And that's exactly how I felt. I took a deep breath, not knowing what to do, when I heard those same footsteps charge loudly in my direction, right at me.